Yeah, can I ask what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Faddy. I work at Citadel. I've been here for 2.5 years. Work at GQS. Stands for Global Quant Strategies. Yeah.
And for students in college who want to get into quant or Citadel, what's like the best advice we should get?
Well, I would say you have to be strong in math in addition to programming. So you have to be strong in both, especially if you want to go into a quantitative finance field. My background was math and computer science, which helped a lot for my job here.
And where do you go to college?
I went to MIT.
College in MIT is definitely not easy. What achievements do you have, or how do you get into MIT?
So the thing that helped the most is that I participated in the Math Olympiad when I was in Syria. So I was part of the Syrian national math team. And then I participated in the APMO, which stands for the Asian Pacific Mathematics Olympiad, twice. And so all of these achievements that were outside of the regular school system in Syria helped me a lot at MIT, because they seek for international certifications, and international competitions can help a lot.
What do you think the biggest enemy of success?
The biggest enemy of success, I would say it's self-doubt. I mean, I know that this thing you might have heard it a lot, but I would say usually people, and myself included in a lot of scenarios before, I used to quit too early. Usually people overestimate what they can do in a short period of time, but they underestimate what they can do in a very long period of time, and that's very true. So they get excited too quickly. Usually, I fell into that trap a lot. I used to get excited too quickly, and I used to set very high goals, and then in the first week, say, I would get disappointed because maybe I would not hit all of them, or I would get tired, and then I would quit. But then in the few cases where I said, I'm just gonna go on,
yes,
at the very end it actually worked out. So that's my...
It's like the daily habit that you do that you encourage other people to try.
The daily habit that I do, well, there's an accumulation of a bunch of daily habits. One is, of course, you have to have the work ethic. So I work in Citadel. I also like to entertain my brain outside of Citadel, so I also read research papers outside of Citadel. I read books outside of Citadel, and I also go to the gym, which is very, very good for your mental state and for you to be able to sustain that. And I also have to have some social life. I mean, of course, you don't want to be not, all social because then you're not gonna have time to work. But you also don't want to be just all working, so you have to have some social life for you to be able to sustain.
The last question is, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book? That's a good question. I would say, let me just say what a relevant book to the conversation is. And I would say a relevant book to this conversation is Atomic Habits, because I do think that your personality, your character, the way that you work, and your outlook of life can be influenced by an accumulation of habits that you build over time.